Hey traders, welcome back. As you can see here, we are on the Bitcoin chart and it is daily time frame. In my previous analysis I told you that we have this trend line and the price was breaking this trend line to the upside by this candle here. I told you that the body of the candle must close out of the trend line on daily time frame. Then we can say it is a breakout to the upside. Then we can enter a long-term buy position for Bitcoin, but the price couldn't close the daily candle up of this trend line. Instead it made a shadow like this. So when we see that shadow, like we did the previous ones, we extend the trend line like this. We had this trend line like this one first. When we saw that shadow up there, we extended that, and again we extended here too like this, and wait for the future candles to break it to the upside and close a candle in daily time frame above that. Then we can say it is a breakout to the upside and enter buy position. But on 1 hour time frame I told you that we have a resistance for the price. Guys, go check out my previous analysis of Bitcoin up there if you can find it somewhere there. And I told you that we have this resistance for the price if you see some nice candles, or I told you that we have these shadows from upside showing that the sellers are getting weaker, so buyers are getting weaker, sellers are coming in on this resistance. The price started falling from that level, exactly this level. You know, we could have a sell position somewhere here, entering here, putting our stop loss above the candles and look for our reward. And also by actually breaking this trend line, which we had several touches on that, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, but the breakout candle was not okay. I didn't enter myself because of the size of the candle was not okay, and if you enter here you should put your stop loss above that candle, and our reward will be actually illogical. But right now on 1 hour time frame we have this trend line for the price. Okay, when we see that shadow out of the trend line, we extend it and wait for the future candles to break it to the upside. Then we can enter buy position. Actually the breakout candle must be in 1 hour time frame, okay, not any other time frames. I told you that, you know, I tell you in my old videos and analysis that this support and resistances, you can actually draw the levels in bigger time frames like daily and 4 hour and 1 hour, and enter the position in lower time frames like 15 minute, 5 minute and 1 minute. But breakouts are not like that, okay? Breakout must be happen in its time frame, okay? We have this trend line in 1 hour time frame and it must be broken in the 1 hour time frame, not any other time frames. Then if the candle close above that, we will enter buy position, set our stop loss somewhere safe and look for our reward. Let's check 15 minute time frame to see what we have. Make it a bit like this, recorrect the trend line in lower time frames. We don't have anything special. 5 minute time frame. In 5 minute time frame we have this trend line like this one. With the break of this trend line we can enter buy position in the 5 minute time frame, but we have to actually see this candle here too, this trend line here too, which can actually act as a resistance for the price. The price must break it in the 1 hour time frame, then we can have the second confirmation to enter buy position. Okay guys, it was all about today's analysis. Let's move to the next part, the education part, and also see the yesterday's positions too. Guys, if you are interested in trading, don't miss this part and watch it until the end, because I actually teach you how to trade and also show you the yesterday's positions that you can actually get familiar with how to trade and get ready for the real market. Also make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment and tell me your ideas about the future of the Bitcoin in the upcoming days by technical side, not fundamental, but it's okay to say it's fundamental too. I will read them, and actually if you have any questions you can ask me in the comments. This is actually, let me see, yeah, this is Bitcoin chart and it is 5-minute time frame. On the first position we had this trend line for the price with 1, 2, 3 touches on that. When we see this candle breaks it to the downside, the body of the candle is closed below the trend line, not shadow. Okay, so we enter sell position, set our stop loss somewhere safe, and look for our risk to reward 2, which the price gives us our RR3, or RR is the short form of risk to reward, but it's easier to say. It gives us our RR3 somewhere here. Actually at the first time we look for our RR2, okay, like this one, but this position had the potential to give us RR3 and we could actually earn that much too. On the second position we did have this trend line. Again, you might ask why I'm trading with trend lines too much, because it is my strategy and I rarely trade with support and resistances, but you know, I sometimes show you that support and resistances positions that you can get familiar with them too. On the second position we did have this trend line with second actually 2 touches on that. First touch, second touch here. On the third time it was broken here to the upside, so we entered that direction with the market, set our stop loss somewhere safe or even safer here, and look for our risk to reward 2 or RR2, which the price goes up and gives us a reward of 6 somewhere here. And it doesn't mean that we should take all that RR6, all that, okay, all of that. It means that this position had the potential to give us this much of reward. Some people close it on RR2, some people close it on RR3, 4 and 5, okay, but this position had the potential to give us a reward of 6. On the trade 3 we did have this actually trend line here with 2 touches on that, and when we see this candle breaks it, we enter buy position, set our stop loss below the candles, and look for our risk to reward 2, which the price goes up and gives us a reward of 15 somewhere here, and which is really nice. And if we have missed this position here, we could enter buy position with the break of this trend line with 1, 2, 3 touches on that. When we see this candle breaks it, we enter buy position, set our stop loss below the candles, and get our reward. And as I told you in the actually this position here on the second position, this trade, this position had the potential to give us a reward of 15. Okay, some people close it on 5, some people close it on 10, and some people close it on 15. Okay, it depends on the person. On the trade 4 we did have this trend line which was broken here to the downside, so we enter sell position, put our stop loss above the candle or somewhere safer like this, and look for our risk to reward 2, which the price starts falling and gives us a bit more than RR7 somewhere here on these shadows. Yeah, it was all about today's analysis and the education part. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment, and if you have any questions you can ask me in the comments too. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.